Hello, welcome to Yonder's Deep Dive session. So these are a set of videos that are cutting through the AI noise to show tour and activity operators exactly what's working, what's not, and how to stay ahead. So I'm Letitia, the founder of Yonder, and with me today is Kendall. Hi, Kendall.
Hey.
Hey, and she is our customer success guru. And today we're going to start with the big picture, which is the state of AI in tourism right now in 2026. So I'm going to dive straight into it. So we're going to start with where things stand. So travelers today expect instant and personalized answers. And they don't care where they're coming from. So it doesn't matter if it's Instagram DMs or WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or your website chat. If you're not there, someone else will be though. So at the same time as this is happening, operators are also being squeezed from the other side. So inquiry volumes are going up. We're still seeing that increasing year on year. Seasonal staffing is getting harder to solve. And AI is basically reshaping how people discover and compare your experiences online. So search results definitely look different than they did 2 years ago, which you guys are all probably experiencing right now. So here's a number that should get your attention. The World Travel and Tourism Council projects a global hospitality workforce shortage of 8.6 million people by 2035. Now, that's not a blip, that is literally a structural shift that is needed. So the operators who figure out how to do more with their team they have are the ones that are going to pull ahead and are already pulling ahead. So I'm going to pass you on to Kendall to talk about some numbers now. All yours, Kendall.
Yeah, so building off of what Tisha just said, we want to figure out what guests actually expect. And we can see that the data is pretty clear. More than 50% of customers now expect a response to an inquiry within 1 hour. And according to research by Toyster Performance Solutions, 89% of those customers expect a reply within that same window, with nearly a third wanting a response in 15 minutes or less. That's not a slow afternoon at the office. That's every hour, every day, including weekends, public holidays, and even an 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. Here's the kicker and something to be aware of. 51% of Yonder chatbot conversations happen outside of business hours. More than half your inquiries are coming in when your team is off the clock. If you're not set up to respond, you're not to set up convert, and you're losing bookings. So, what are the operators actually using AI for right now? Not theory, but what are they using in their live running businesses? Answering guest questions around the clock, surfacing booking links mid-conversation so the path from question to purchase is as short as possible, collecting reviews automatically after every experience, and handling phone calls during peak periods when the team is out on the water or on a trail. And guests are ready for it. Around 60% of North American leisure travelers under 45 used AI in some form for travel planning in 2024, according to Statista. That number has only grown. Guests aren't waiting for the industry to catch up, they are already there.
That is so true, Kendall. And so there are some great points, but I just wanted to make clear and point out to you all that not all AI is created equal. And I think it's worth being honest about this. So there's lots of noise in this space at the moment. So generic chatbots that give the wrong answers, tools that hallucinate opening hours or pricing, and bots that just frustrate guests rather than help them. We are still seeing those out there. So good AI in this context is really specific. So just keeping an eye out when you're looking at things. So it's trained on your products, your policies, and your tone. It knows when a question is outside its scope and then it hands it off to your team. So it makes your people more effective. It doesn't replace the relationship necessarily. So the market actually reflects how seriously the industry is taking this. AI in tourism was valued at 3.37 billion globally in 2024, and it's projected to reach 13.87 billion in 2030. So that's nearly a 27% compound annual growth rate that we are expecting to see. And the investment is following the results. So Kendall, what are you seeing with operators right now with regards to results?
Yeah, so when you're currently looking at the operators who are genuinely pulling ahead right now, there are three main things that stand out consistently. The first is have removed friction from the booking path. Guests can get answers and book without having to wait for a callback or dig through a PDF. Second, they're responding 24/7, not because they have a team working night shifts, but because their tools handle the overnight shift. And lastly, they are building review volume systematically, not hoping guests remember to leave a review, but prompting them at exactly the right moment. AI-powered chatbots now handle approximately 80% of customer service interactions in the tourism industry, according to Global Newswire, and for voice, Yonder's AI voice agent is answering over 50% of those phone calls. The technology is proven, the question is whether or not you're using it. So that's pretty much the landscape of AI in tourism. It isn't coming, it's already here. The operators winning right now are the ones who've stopped waiting to see how it plays out and started building the systems to stay ahead. Letitia, do you have any final thoughts here?
No, I totally agree. Exactly what you've just said. That it's definitely the ones that are doing it now and are staying ahead of the game. So over the next seven episodes, we're actually going to dive into the specifics in our Yonder Deep Dive series. So we're going to look at bookings, reviews, voice, integrations, and then actually deep dive into the return on investment of it. So practical stuff that you guys can act on. If you want to see anything more now and know something, head to yonderhq.com and you can book a demo there with one of our sales teams, and we'd love to show you around. Otherwise, tune in to our episode 2 out shortly, where we're going to dive into the next topic for you. Thank you.